Hello friends, welcome again. In this chapter, we will be discussing about the data validation. So, data validation is an Excel feature that is used to define restriction on what data can or should be entered in the cell. And you can configure data validation to prevent user from entering data that is not valid. And also, you can allow the user to enter the data, but a message will pop up whenever the user enters the incorrect data. So it is very invaluable feature in the Excel sheet, and by sharing this data within the organization or other department or other organization, a standardization of the data can be achieved. Okay, let's understand it in Excel sheet. Suppose you want to invite the people for the dinner or for some ceremony in your home, and for that you send an Excel sheet so that the people can enter their information and what type of food they want and the time, what is their preference of coming to home. If you are not using the data validation, the people will be entering the information according to their own preference way. So if you are sending to 500 people invitation, so the 500 people will fill the information very different way. So it will be very difficult for you to extract the information from that form. So let's understand it in the Excel sheet. Okay, this one is a dinner invitation in which we will not use data validation, and this is dinner invitation in which we will use the data validation. Suppose the name of the person who is coming to the party is Piyush, the address from where they are coming, like they are coming from Delhi, and timing, what time will they want the party to start, or what is the preference of the coming to the party. It can be, some people will write 6 p.m. like this, or some people will write 6 p.m. like this. Some people will write 7 p.m. So the time will be different and the place will be different. The number of people coming along with you, it can be 1 in some cases, it can be 2 in some cases, it can be 3 people, and what type of food preference. Some will continental, some will write vegetarian, veg, some will write non-veg, or some will write vegan. So you might have got the idea what difficulty an organizer will face with this type of information. So if you are sending to the 500 people, think that how you are going to organize the data and extract the information. It will take a very long time, let alone the preparation of the dinner, that is a bigger task. So with data validation, how you can standardize this information, which is going to be helpful for you, like name, let the name will remain same, name Delhi from Delhi, timing. Suppose then for the data validation, first of all it is home, then go to the data. In data you will see data validation, just click here and data validation will come up. So here the 3 tabs are there: setting, input message, alert, error, alerts. So we will see the input message and error alert, how we can use that. First of all, let's use the data validation for the timing. Let's use the list and time. We will give the 3 times, so the people can choose the 3 times when they want to come to the party and enter that information. That is the 3 times: 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m. We will click the OK. See what is happening here. After I have entered the information, a drop down will appear on the time cell. If you click the 6 p.m., 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. will come up. 6 p.m., 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. will come. So any person, any user want to input any information, they can just select the information and nothing else they can do. If they want to enter any other information, Excel sheet will not accept that information. Okay, let's clear it and do it again for the better understanding. So now I have removed the data validation here in this cell. So what I have done, I have gone to the data tab, I click it here, and I have gone to the right hand side, and I saw the data validation is there. Just click here, 3 options will come. You have to select the top one, data validation, and 3 tasks will come: setting, inputting message, and error alerts. So in the validation criteria, allow, you can use anything, whole number, decimal, list, date, time, task. So here, according to requirement, I will use the list, and the source will be, I will enter the information here: 6 p.m., 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. and then click OK. Okay, and if the Piyush want to come at 7 p.m., he will click this one. The number of people along with him is 3, and put food preference. So a lot of food preference will be given. So we will use the data validation again to give, just limit the entrance of the data in the information. I will go to data validation. I will use the list again. I will put veg and non-veg. I will click the OK. So I will click the veg only, or you can select the non-veg. So see, this information now has been standardized, the timing and food preferences. By using this information, a person can prepare his dinner party according to the requirement of the. So let's do another exercise for the much better understanding. Okay, in the first exercise, I need to give a range in which number we can enter any number between 1 and 10. Okay, let's select this series. Here we need to use the data validation, and in data validation a person can enter any number between 1 and 10. Okay, I will go to the data validation. I will select the whole number. Minimum number is 1, maximum number is 10. Okay, click again. Now let's test one. If I click 2, it's okay. If I click 11, okay. Now it is restricting me from entering the wrong information. So I will click 5 here, is no problem. 9 here, no problem. Okay, now give proper input and error message. So if any person want to see what task has to be done, and if I enter any wrong information, pop-up information should come up. So how it can be done? So it can be done, you go to data validation. This setting we have already done it. Let's put the input message. Enter number between 1 and 10. Please enter number only between, you can put anything, is according to your requirement, 1 and 10. Okay, if someone puts the number 11 and 12, so what comes up? So when user enter invalid data, show this error alert. Stalled warning. I will say the warning only. Title error. Please enter correct number. I will click OK. Now suppose I will select enter 11. So it is showing please enter correct number continuously. See it is showing the error message and OK. Now if I will select any cell, so it is also giving the instruction enter the number between 1 and 10. Please enter the number only which we have done earlier here as well. Okay, let's do another exercise. The range should have gender of female. Okay, I will select this one, go to the data validation. I will select list male and female. I will click it. Okay, see now whenever you click any of the cell, because data validation is applicable only on these 4 cells. If you click any one of the cells, a drop down icon will come up and just select one of them. Select male, or you can select female accordingly, male or female. So, and if you try to enter something else, error message will come. As we have seen earlier message in earlier exercise, how we entered how we have used the error message according to our requirement. So we can do similarly here as well. Let's do it. I will stop and correct data, enter only, select and male or female, click OK. Okay, now I will do something else. So they see enter male or female, retry, cancel. Okay, you understood? Now range should list colors, and list is given in column n. Column n is this one and list is here, and I need to use the data validation here, and in that data validation an icon will come up of drop down icon, and in that information of several colors, list of the several colors should be shown, and from there it should be shown from this array of data. Okay, let's select this one, cells, data validation. I will go there, I will select the list source. Our source is this one. I will go here, select this cells. Okay, I will extend little bit here. I will explain the reason of extending this information later on. Okay, I will click OK. Input message, you can enter anything. Error alerts, you can do anything, and just click OK. See, it has came up. You can select any color range. Now if you observe one thing, if I click the drop down icon, you will see some empty cells here. The reason I have just selecting the empty cells as a part of data validation, because if you want to enter any other color later on, you can add it here. Like I want to add yellow here, so it will also appear in this drop down list. See, yellow has appeared. If I will add black here, so black will also be appearing here. Okay, understood? So this is why the data validation is very useful. Now in this exercise, but we will limit the task length. How it can be done? Go to the data validation here, and task length here, and it should be the minimum length of the task should be 2, and maximum should be 5. Okay, so put it here. Minimum should be 2. If I enter one length, the error message will come up. Okay, so and if I put it 3, can be done here. Okay, I hope this lecture is very helpful for you. Thank you and have a nice day.